lovely man in marriage?
We do.
Thank you. I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Victoria, and I'm honored to say that George and Fernando represent more than a friendship to me. I met George at a charity luncheon. Our immediate connection was through a smile processing into laughter. Little did we know that this would be the beginning of a very special friendship. After a year or so, I was introduced to Fernando. The evening that George introduced me to Fernando, a group of friends had gotten together for an outing. This was one of my first dates with my now husband. When I met Fernando, I knew that they were meant to be together. Immediately fell in love with Fernando as well. I knew deep in my heart that they were meant to be together. Today, February 19th, is the day that Fernando proposed to George, and finally he said yes. Thank you. I personally have been waiting patiently for almost 17 years for this union to happen. With George and Fernando, we have laughed, cried, and learned together about how special life can be when you have the right partner hand in hand with you. I'm honored to be standing here today to officiate the union of this wonderful couple. George and Fernando would like to remember those that have left us too soon, but are not forgotten. We know that they are sharing this special day with us in spirit. Thank you for special memories, Javier Reyes, Javi, and Fernando Orioles. Welcome, family and friends. George and Fernando have chosen you, though special and important to them, to witness and celebrate the beginning of their life together. Today, as we create this marriage, we also create a new bond, and now a new sense of family. One that will be undoubtedly include all of who are present here now. They say love is blind, but I do not know if I believe that. Everyone within a 20-mile radius of you two can clearly and ridiculously amounts of love between the two of you. George and Fernando, remember to treat yourself and each other with respect, and remind yourself often of what brought you together. Take responsibility for making the other safe, and give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at some time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not just part that seems wrong. In this way, you can survive the times when clouds drift across the face of the sun in your lives. I particularly love this poem, and I hope you guys do too. Love is patient and kind. It's never jealous. Love is never boastful or conceited. It's never rude or selfish. It does not take offense, and is not resentful. Love takes no pleasure in others people's sin, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes. So, with that being said, now we go into the vows. These groups have decided to pledge to each other their own vows.
I pledge to you endless strength that you can count on when you are weak. I'll be your music when you can't hear, your sunshine when you can't see, and your perfume when you can't smell. You'll never need to look further than me. I'll be your days and nights when you need them filled, your spark of life in darkness, and your hope when you're down and out.
In presence of our family and friends, I offer you my solemn vow to be your faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as sorrow. I promise to love you unconditionally, to support you in your goals, to honor, to respect you, to laugh with you, and cry with you, which we already do, and to cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
Now we're gonna have the rings. You have for each other a golden ring. The most precious of metals symbolizes that love is the most precious element in your life together. The ring has no beginning and no ending, which symbolizes that the love between you will never cease. You place these rings upon each other's fingers as a visible sign of the vows, which in this day have made you partners in life. So, repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it be a reminder that I'm always by your side.
Let it be a reminder that I'm always by your side.
And that I will always be faithful partner to you.
That I will always be faithful partner to you.
Oh, he wanted the bigger one.
I got the bigger diamond.
The real one.
Okay, now repeat after me, Fernando. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it be a reminder that I'm always by your side.
Let it be a reminder that I'm always by your side.
And that I will always be a faithful partner to you.
I will always be a faithful partner to you. If not, you take it all back.
Friends and family, then I present you for the very first time, Mr. and Mr. And we're gonna start with Mr. Well, he always wanted to be called, here comes the bride. Mr. George Cruz Orioles and Mr. Fernando Orioles Cruz. By the power vested in me in the state of Florida, I pronounce you partners in life. You may kiss your partner.
I cannot believe they're going to let me do this. I'm supposed to do the toes or the rows, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Anyway, before I begin, I want to say so happy for you guys. Okay, finally. Okay, you signed the bank papers and all that. And the loan and the... Anyway, I write something over here, so let me see if I can read it. Maybe I need Victoria's glasses, I don't know.
You want them?
Oh, you forgot it again. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it's not about you. Okay.
She got lost.
When I find out that Fernando and George are going to get married for the first time, my reaction was like, are you crazy? Don't do it. But they know I was just kidding. So I say, well, guys, you guys going to get married? I'm going to do the toast. And George say, okay, you can do the toast, but first I need to approve it. So I say, okay. So this is the toast that George approved. Okay. And this is the one I'm going to read. Anyway, no. You like that, huh? Anyway, I was read that already. I'm here. I was like, George, approve it, receive, break the paper. I did already. Okay, I'm here. Finally. Okay. Today we're here to celebrate a union of two beautiful people. I think this is called yours too. No. An example of true love, okay? Not only for each other, but also for friends and family. You are here and you're almost ready to raise that glass. You know what exactly. And you know what I'm talking about. Guys, thank you for being here, not only for you guys, also for your friends and also for your community. Thank you a lot, and I think I don't have nothing else to say. Like Fernando always say, el amor triunfo. Love wins. I wish you many, and more plastic surgery, George. And also many years together. Thank you guys for being part of my life. Okay, and I wish you the best always. So let's trade the glasses, or the beer, or the can, and say, cheers for the couple. Thank you.
So I just wanted to say thank you again. You know, if you're here, you're very special to us. I've loved George my whole life. So it really means a lot that all of you put your little grain of rice in some aspect or the other, whether you're working, whether you're just having fun, or playing the guitar. So thank you very much. I don't have anything else to say, George. Do you want to say a couple of words? Encouragement?
I do. I want to say something.
All right, here we go.
Mamita!
Wait, let me sit down for this one.
Mamita! I just want to say, first of all, to all of you guys, thank you for all the support and love you have given me, but it's still honored to be here today and celebrate such an amazing friend, which is George Cruz. I've been knowing him for 11 years. And me and him, I don't think I remember that we never had any fights or anything. It's always been a pure mutual friendship, wonderful. And through him, I met wonderful people, and I met all of you guys. And I just want to say I'm happy and enthusiastic and amazing feeling of you guys finally made it, because I know you've been up and down. If anybody knows, it's me. And I just feel so honored and so happy for you guys, and mostly honored to be here. God gave me the opportunity to see this. It's just overwhelming with happiness. And I just want to say I love you, and for many years for you to come, and you can always count on me. Thank you.
Salud. Oh well, we have Kleenex anywhere?
I do. Maybe you live out of
Who gave me this?
Who gave me this one?
Thank you. It's mine too now.
Oh, Beatrice. I just really want to say thank you so much. Driving here this morning was a little challenging, a little tough for me. I kept looking in my rearview mirror, and Fernando was following me with all the tables. And a certain song came on the radio, and not to bring up what took place, but as we know, we lost some people that are very special to us, to a lot of us here, to all of us. But I made a special promise many years ago to Mr. Fernando, who's no longer with us. And I also talked about this day with my special friend Javier. I know they're not here in body, but I know they're with us in spirit. As I drove here I had a lot of thoughts in my mind about friendships, the ups and the downs, the roller coaster we've been on. But honestly, it's a ride that I would choose not to get off. I would stay on that ride because to me, that's what life's all about. I'm blessed to have all of you here. I'm blessed to have family. Not many people in this community can have their family host this type of wedding in their home. But to those that are not here with us, to Mr. Fernando and Javier, we love you, we miss you, and thank you to you, Leo, because I called Leo.
I know.
I called you right away. He has given me hope and strength and restored my faith in God. You know, I've always believed in Him, but you truly are an inspiration to me. I admire you. I look up to you, and you got me through that ride because I pulled over on the side of the road. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing all the special moments with us, and many more to come. Let's have a good time. Thank you. Daddy.
Daddy's talking? Oh, wow. Sexy.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Derek Hewitt. My beautiful, lovely wife, Donna. We've been fortunate enough to spend time in this home, been given love in this home for several events, none as important as today. But to go back a couple of years, I know you don't look like you've aged any, but modern surgery really helps a lot. Where's Nate? Nate, you still have any Botox left after this guy, Nate? My wife Donna, who I love very much, much like you ladies, goes to Millennium Mall. She's never turned right. She always goes left, because that's where Gucci and Louis and everything else is. There's nothing on the right for her. So several years ago now, she came home with some Gucci shoes. I said, those are beautiful. And then she came home with a Gucci bag. I said, oh my gosh, darling, that's gorgeous. Then we started to get into the dresses, and I said, who the hell is this guy that's selling them? And she told me, I said, I'm going down there and kick his ass myself. And he's up, because George is the best at upselling. Right, Nando?
Yeah.
So I went down with her one time, and I had not been in the Gucci store, and she introduced me to him. And like everybody else, I fell in love with her. And I am, like George says, I'm a breeder, but I'm from Southern California. So there's no such thing as anybody else's lifestyle but love. And after I met George, I fell in love with George, like to say, is my favorite. And I knew that this couple was going to be something for the ages. It took them a while to get here, but I knew that it was going to be something that was going to last forever, and that we would all share in for a very, very long time. So please raise your glasses one more time. Salute to Jorge Fernando. Forever and always love.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Miss Kennedy. Are we dancing?
Let's get loud. It's such a beautiful day, a special day for you guys and being here, all of us, to celebrate with you guys. And my husband, Alan Kennedy, couldn't be here, but I told him that I was going to come and see George and Fernando. He said, tell the guys that I could not get my legs moving today, but you go and give them, my best. And he loves you. There's a couple little stories, really funny, George, how he met my husband, stealing the vodka in the bar at midnight.
2 in the morning.
Yeah, but I know George since 1999, I think. He was working at Chanel, and I still have my first purses that I bought from you. From that moment, my daughter was 12 years old, and we just we became friends, and especially speaking our own language. From there, we did events together. it's trips together. I mean, you name it. And George, you being a part of the family, and also adding Fernando, and I got to meet Fernando more recently. And congratulations for your business. You do an amazing job, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger, and especially you guys together. But last year it was really tough. We lost quite a few friends, but I had learned, like George said, through Leo. We have learned a lot from Leo, and we don't take advantage of the, I said we don't regret anything except the thing we haven't done. But every day is a gift that God gives us, and especially as a friends. It's a small community, but a community with the biggest heart, because this is an important occasion. We are in a humble, beautiful home with Mama Cruz here to open, and the family. It's just every day, it's just we live it to the most. And thanks and for all the people that cares, and for all us to be together. Because I don't know half of you, but I feel being here is I feel the love in everybody. Just come out, and everybody's so happy. Congratulations. That's next time.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. Somebody else want to share something else? No, thank you. No. Here we go.
Next to me.
Please don't.
Wait
My
a minute.
partner in crime.
Wait a minute.
Say, how beautiful. George is beautiful. George is
Insert
beautiful.
Okay.
pasado.
Thank you, George. Is that what it says? Insert name? There you go. I just want to say one thing. A wise man said to me about a year or so ago, it's not the gender, it's just what your heart falls in love with. I wonder who that one was. That person is standing pretty close to me and said, doesn't make any difference, man, woman, I just fell in love with the person. I live by that. Those are very strong words for me. Do you remember that, Fernando?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Anyway, with that being said, I think I've waited for this moment more than they have. I've been more excited for every day more than they have. When they asked me to officiate this wedding, there was no question. I was in. I love them to pieces. Throughout the years, like all of you have said, we have inherited through them beautiful people. Nikki. Leo, that community of Gucci, everybody, we've all loved them because they're really, really good people. Your brothers to me, your family, I will never consider you guys friends, so you guys are family to me, and my husband. And it's true, that first day, you were there, that first night, you guys were there, that's where I met you, you said, yeah, he can dance with you, no problem. And we did, everyone. And Maggie was there, so we had a wonderful time, and we've never, ever, ever, ever had a bad time together. So anyway, we'll raise our glasses and raise our spirits and say thank you again for your love and your future together. May God bless you with many, many good things that are ahead of you.
Thank you.
And thank you for Gigi.
So I also just wanted to add that Victoria has gifted us her great-grandmother's ring. And it was just, right when we told her we were going to get married, she just came out and she's like, here, I want you to wear this. I'm getting a size because it doesn't fit. But thank you for that. It's passed on through generations and really means a lot to us. So thank you. It's a beautiful piece, by the way. So thank you.
Thank you.
Well, have fun, guys. Have fun. Anybody else?
Well, let's give it up. Yeah, come on. The brother need to talk. Come on, here we go.
He got dirt on me. No.
More than me?
Oh, here, stand here.
Oh no, yeah, what's next?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name's Kenneth. I'm George's brother. I'm George's brother, Kenneth. Fernando's brother as well. As soon as I came up to the mic, Fernando said a side comment right now saying that he has dirt on me. I do have dirt, by the way. But no, in all realness, from a brother standpoint, you know, a lot of people are speaking in second person and third person. I had the blessing of growing up with my brother, and I'm hearing a lot of people's stories and chit chats and saying that my brother George, he lightens up the room every time he walks in. As I was growing up, George has always been like that, you know, through high school, through middle school. He's always lighting up the room. So, I love him to death. And I look up to him, you know? And I know a lot of people are saying that, they're happy for Fernando and George, but when I think of Fernando, when I think of my brother, I think of Fernando. Because as soon as I met Fernando, I'm sorry, this is more a family thing, you know, but every time I speak to my brother, I'm like, hey, what's going on with Fernando? You know, how's his family? Because they've gone through a long road. You know, life is not easy. It takes you in different angles, different obstacle courses, and I know everyone has their own story. But at the end of the day, I'm not speaking about everyone's story. I'm not speaking about my story. I'm speaking about my brother's story and the trials and tribulations that he went through, Fernando. You know, I see my brothers in his ups and downs, and his downs have been really down. You know, but Fernando has always been there. You know, even though the separation was there, Fernando was always there. And seeing them together, you know, to bear the storm, I wasn't shocked to see them back together again. I've always said that to my brother. I was just like, even though you guys say, hey, what's going on with Fernando? I don't care about no one else. Well, what's up with Fernando? You know, it's different because you know, as a brother, as a sister, like my sister, she knows. You know when someone's right for your family, you know. Even though my brother was great, he is great. He's a sunshine. I know for a fact, you know, Fernando completes him. You know, I don't mean to be cliche or anything like that, and I'm not trying to say that, but I know when Fernando's in the room, he makes my brother a better person. And I know that because I grew up with my brother. You know, I literally, even my side conversations, I get more phone calls from my brother now than I did when Fernando and George are not together. You know, the relationship between my dad, my mom, and my brother is a lot better now because Fernando is in the picture. You know, and I don't want to sit here and preach or anything like that, but these are side things that justify when you see two human beings together. You know, they complete one another. And from the other side of the family, I'm pretty sure you guys see the same thing as well. You know, but it's not a shocker they're together. I was just waiting for the day and time. So it's about time this happened. But I want to welcome, you know, Fernando. I know I've always, in my heart, seen him as a brother. So, cheers again. I know you guys are probably going to be drunk right now. But congratulations. I love you guys. Are you drunk?
And the trophy goes to Kenny Cruz. Thank you for those compliments.
Alright, so I guess it's time to dance now and eat and have fun. And is Parliament House tonight, I guess?
No.
Anyway, for last time, let's cheer for the couple. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. Bye.
Baby, it's been a long day, baby. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here. You clear my mind all the time, and baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. To please me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You come a long way, baby. You know I hope and I pray that you believe me when I say this love will never fade away. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. Both of us have known love before. Come on, no promising like the spring to walk on out the door. Our hearts are strong and our hearts are kind. Let me tell you just exactly what is on my mind. You are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened to me. You are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing ever happened.